Disclaimer! I'm just a college student. I'm not a professional of any kind. I do these short videos for educational purposes only. Hello, Hydra here, and Bitcoin has had a price drop due to an ultimate flaw within its design that someone discovered. It's called the double spend attack, and this is not a metaphor, it's literally what it sounds like. It allows you to spend your Bitcoin twice or get paid twice, which is a major problem because it goes against the entire idea of it being scarce, it being limited in numbers. On January 21st, Bitcoin's price fell almost instantly as the news came out and people started talking about it. We even had Janet Yallen, who is the Treasury Secretary, come out and speak against cryptocurrencies, saying that we need to find a way to curtail this. Crypto space is still in its very early stages. One of the biggest tech YouTubers, Lou from Unbox Therapy, talked about it in one of his videos. Link will be in the description down below. Except at the top of his search bar, he looked for Bitcoin stock. There is no such thing as Bitcoin stock. Bitcoin has never been owned by any company. If someone as smart and tech savvy as Lou is still trying to figure it out, it's blatantly obvious. We have a long way to go. So, what really happened? I want you to understand a concept called FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. One thing that you have to understand if you want to buy Bitcoin or if you want to start investing into cryptocurrency, that it's still a wild card. People will do anything and everything they can to spread misinformation, fear and uncertainty, and doubt, to get people to panic and sell their holdings at a lower price and crash it. This gives a chance for people with loads of money to buy more. In order to understand what happened to Bitcoin, it's more important to understand how a blockchain really works. Anytime someone sends or uses Bitcoin, those transactions get sent to the block. These blocks are mined roughly every 10 minutes in exchange for rewards in the form of fees. The people who solve Rubik's Cubes, miners, solve complex algorithms in order to mine and earn rewards. Here's where it gets a little more technical. In order for a transaction to get included into the cube, we have to pay a small fee for using Bitcoin. Technically, we don't really have to, but if you don't pay the fee, the transaction may not get included in the block. Instead, it might be included in another block. You can think of it like waiting at a bus station, which comes around every 10 minutes, because that's how long it takes for us to solve each block. Think of the driver as being motivated by money, and he only takes on customers with the highest priority. Here's what happened. On January 18th, someone made a transaction and paid 1 Satoshi per byte in fees, which was way too low, and the transaction got stuck in what is called the mempool. You can imagine that's where the people would be waiting for the bus to pick them up. He waited an entire day until January 19th, when he then broadcasted the exact same transaction, but with a slightly higher fee at 9.4 Satoshi. The technical term is RFB, or replace by fee. He then waited an hour before broadcasting a third transaction, or the second RFB, at a 14.3 Satoshi. And his transaction was finally confirmed. This is where the internet lost it and it got confused. Before he was able to make his second RFB, the blockchain split into two, which can happen multiple times a month by its design. Think of this kind of like an alternate reality, where there were two versions. By design, Bitcoin can only have one valid chain with the most proof of work. In the alternate reality, his third transaction was accepted, but that's not the reality that ended up with the most proof of work. Instead, it was the reality where he broadcasted the first transaction that became the valid chain, therefore it got confused and made it into thinking that he paid twice. In reality, he actually only paid once, and the chain resolved itself, which is exactly how Bitcoin was designed to work. To make things into a shorter version, he paid once and made the system think that he paid more than once, which is a flaw within the design of Bitcoin. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the video. and leave a comment down below if I missed any information and even your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed it and have a wonderful rest of your day.